In the middle of the ocean, an earthquake shakes the bottom with such force that it creates a crack and releases a very bright blue light. Above the water, a couple is enjoying the moment when the guy surprises his girlfriend by proposing to her. Before she could give an answer, something pulls the man underwater out of nowhere. The woman doesn't understand anything while looking around, until she starts screaming when she sees his dead body floating. Soon, a zombie appears, which kills the woman instantly. Meanwhile, Hunter, Ray, and his niece Jada are having fun fishing when they see another boat using fireworks. They rush over to get them, since it's forbidden to use these on the water. When they arrive, they see that the boat is on fire. Hunter helps put out the fire before something worse happens. The fire started because of misused fireworks, which Hunter takes because he's the one who takes care of the area. He also scolds the boat people for drinking while sailing, but Blaine doesn't like this at all. At this moment, up on a cliff, a mysterious man watches the strange blue light using his binoculars. Back to Hunter's group, they return to fishing, and Ray catches something very big on his line. After pulling hard, he's scared to see that he caught a dead body all blue. Jada uses a camera that works underwater to see better and finds the blue light at the bottom of the sea, which is not normal. Hunter immediately alerts the authorities on the radio, and while Jada covers the body, the guys also see the blue light above the water. Jada looks away for a second and discovers that the body has disappeared. The guy turned into a zombie and attacks her quickly, badly injuring her neck. Hey, what would you do if on a beautiful day you went to the beach to relax and came face to face with a zombie tsunami? The movie I'm going to summarize is called Zombie Tidal Wave. It's a movie that mixes adventure, comedy, horror, fiction, and suspense. This movie is very good and funny at the same time. The zombies here are different. They don't die in the classic way with a shot to the head. In this zombie apocalypse, your chance of survival is 0. Before getting into the summary, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and leave a like to receive the best recaps. Ray runs to distract the zombie while Hunter grabs his machete and stabs the zombie until it falls. But the creature soon gets up again, so Hunter and Ray team up to throw it into the sea. In town, Hunter's girlfriend Kenzie is talking with her daughter Sam when she receives a call from Hunter asking Kenzie to help Jada because she's a doctor. Kenzie runs out to meet her boyfriend while Sam stays with her friends to go to a show. Sam meets the singer Dag and there's chemistry between them. Soon Kenzie and an ambulance arrive to take Jada to the hospital, where the doctors take care of her while Ray keeps her company. During this time, Hunter meets with Sheriff Aone, and they decide to investigate this strange thing that happened together. They take Hunter's boat and can already see the blue light in the water. Hunter sends the camera down again and finds a sunken ship with a crack releasing that strange light. The ship has no nameplate or anything written on it, which is also very strange. Nearby, there's something strange swimming. Hunter says the attacks might be from zombies and tells what he saw, but Aone laughs at his idea. At this moment, a bunch of zombies appear in the water and start swimming towards them. Then Aone starts believing Hunter's story. While Hunter calls Kenzie asking her to isolate Jada, the policeman calls for help and tells his colleagues to get everyone out of the area. The tsunami siren starts sounding on the beach, and people look scared at the sea when they see that the water is coming towards them full of zombies. The tsunami is so big that you can even see it from the hospital. Hunter and Aone want to go back to help people, but they won't be able to get there in time with a giant wave full of zombies behind them. While everyone panics with the tsunami approaching, Hunter tries to make the boat go as fast as possible, but even so the wave catches them, and the guys have no choice but to hide. In seconds, the zombie tsunami hits the coast and destroys everything, leaving zombie bodies everywhere. Hunter and Aone arrive alive on the coast, and Aone grabs his gun when he sees a zombie, but decides to save bullets for now. At the hospital, Kenzie tells Ray that almost everyone on the team left, so Jada won't be able to be treated for a while, and that's why she and Ray will have to stay isolated for now. Back at the beach, there are some people alive, so Hunter and Aone try to warn them of the danger, but it's too late. The zombies that came with the wave are waking up, and more are coming out of the sea to attack everyone they can catch. Most of the people who survived end up becoming zombies too, making the group even bigger. Aone and Hunter use the gun and machete to kill some zombies, but there are many of them and people keep dying. Hunter finds a boat and uses the motor to kill a bunch of monsters at once, helping some people escape. Meanwhile, Sam and her friends see the attack from inside a building and try to call their parents, but everyone is too busy panicking to answer the phone. At the hospital, Jada wakes up only to die a second later. She turns into a zombie right away and tries to attack Ray, but at that moment a doctor enters and Jada jumps to bite him. Ray takes the chance to run out of the room. On the beach, Aone kills another zombie using an umbrella. No matter how many they kill, the number only increases, and the zombies that got shot in the head still keep moving. So Aone and Hunter decide to flee and seek help. When they get in the truck, they scream when they see someone behind, but it's just Blaine and his girlfriend hiding. The guys agree to help them, and the truck leaves. Meanwhile, the mysterious man with the binoculars arrives at the beach and goes to a zombie with a crowbar in his hand. At the hospital, Kenzie leaves a room and is horrified when she sees that Jada killed her entire team. Jada starts chasing her, and when Kenzie runs down the hallway, Ray pulls her into a room and locks the door, which Jada starts banging on. To make matters worse, the team soon turns into zombies too, and helps Jada push until they manage to break the door, so Ray and Kenzie have to run again. They reach another part of the hospital and find a zombie in a wheelchair, not to mention that Jada is still behind them. The two have to keep running and find a way to escape. Minutes later, Aone and the others arrive at the police station and run as fast as they can when they see more zombies coming. The zombies almost catch Blaine, so he pushes his girlfriend to the zombies as bait and runs inside with the others. While the zombies bang on the windows, Hunter fights with Blaine for what he did, making Blaine freak out and grab a policeman's gun. He demands to get the weapons from the arsenal, and when the others don't let him, he shoots the policeman. Then Blaine tries to run to the arsenal, so Hunter quickly knocks him down. Back to Sam and her friends, they leave the building and start running through the streets. They have to push a zombie, and the group of monsters goes after other people running, catching some of them. After a few streets, Sam's group decides to hide in a market, but this place is also full of zombies. Dag falls and hurts his foot, so Sam has to help him walk. The other guy dies right away and the group separates. Tani pushes some zombies before running outside while Sam and Dag go to the back. At the police station, Aone keeps trying to ask for help on the radio, but no one responds. Then Aone takes an envelope from a safe that says Revoc Pharmaceuticals and tears it up while Hunter isn't looking. Speaking of Hunter, he searches the ship records and finds what they saw at the bottom of the sea. It's registered as being from Revoc Industries and says it was recovered and destroyed, which means the company hid the shipwreck. At this moment, the zombies finally break the windows, so Hunter and Aone go to the arsenal to get weapons. Hunter is more interested in the confiscated things and grabs a sinister sword. When they're leaving, Blaine, who is handcuffed, asks them to take him along, but they ignore him. Using police shields, the two make their way through the zombies at the door, and while Aone shoots the closest ones, Hunter uses a missile launcher to finish off the group coming from the street. Unfortunately, the zombies still move, and to make matters worse, a second wave of zombie tsunami is coming. The two flee in the truck, and while driving through the forest, they encounter the zombie that killed the couple at the beginning and run over it, but it doesn't die. Back to Sam and Dag, they reach the parking lot and find their van, where a guy from the band is relaxing. He was wearing headphones the whole time and didn't know what was happening. The guy opens the van for the others before trying to play hero, but he can't fight against so many zombies at the same time and soon dies. Sam and Dag lock the doors and try to escape, but the van won't start. Meanwhile, Tani manages to get out of town and runs through the forest with zombies still chasing her. She sees a house in the distance and runs to the front gate, where Marty sees her through security cameras. This is the mysterious guy from before, who caught a zombie and keeps it trapped in the basement to study. Marty asks her to show the back of her head to confirm she wasn't bitten, and only opens the gate when he sees she's clean. Tani runs in just before the zombies almost catch her, but now the group of undead waits in front of the gate. So Tani borrows Marty's radio and calls her father, who is Aone. She promises to stay inside with Marty and asks Aone to get Sam at the market. At the police station, Blaine manages to get the keys from the dead policeman's body and finally breaks free. When he tries to leave, he finds his girlfriend, who turned into a zombie at the door, and she jumps on him and bites him right away. In the parking lot, Dag admits he's slowing Sam down and tells her to go without him, so he gets out of the car through the window and climbs on the roof, where he starts singing with his ukulele to distract the zombies. At this moment, Aone and Hunter arrive, so Sam runs towards them while Aone shoots any zombies that try to catch her. While Sam leaves with the men, the zombies finally catch Dag and kill him. After that, the group goes to the hospital, which is full of zombies. They run in, closing the door just before the zombies reach them. Kenzie doesn't respond to any of her daughter's messages, so Sam runs down a hallway to get a hospital phone before hiding in a room. She uses it to speak through the hospital's loudspeakers, asking her mother to meet them on the second floor. The noise attracts a lot of zombies, so Hunter and Aone start fighting them with a gun and fire extinguisher. Sam doesn't notice that the phone wire is stuck to her leg, and soon the zombies start pulling it from outside. A zombie breaks the door with its head, so Sam has to defend herself with the sinister sword. At the same time, Hunter grabs 2 wires from the power box and shocks a zombie, which passes the electric current from one monster to another and kills them all. Then Kenzie and Ray arrive in the elevator. A zombie appears in front of Kenzie, so she knocks it down with a punch and finally meets her daughter while the guys trap the zombie. The group starts to leave, and Kenzie notices that the zombies that came with the wave seem different from those transformed by Bite. She concludes that these people were used in experiments. Outside, Hunter knocks down a few more zombies with the sword, so the group can get in the truck and finally escape. Shortly after, they arrive at Marty's house, and Tani hugs her father. She notices that Aone is injured and Marty gets nervous, but Aone assures that it's just a scratch and that he wasn't really bitten. After everyone is inside, Aone uses Marty's radio to try to ask for help, even though Marty says he hasn't been able to talk to anyone since all this started. Tani realizes they had 2 giant waves, and no one came to see the area, which means there's some conspiracy behind this. At this moment, the trapped zombie breaks free from the chains while making noise. Aone hears a noise and goes to see what it is. Entering the experiment room and finding the empty bed, suddenly the zombie jumps on him, and after fighting a bit, Aone is bitten. While he screams in pain, he kicks the zombie away from him, and the noise of the monster hitting things alerts the others. The zombie hears them and goes upstairs, where the guys push it away and it ends up fighting against Kenzie. Marty quickly attacks it with his taser, killing it instantly. Ray brings Aone upstairs, and Tani takes care of his wound, while Hunter connects the taser to the sword to make a better weapon. The group complains to Marty for hiding a zombie, so he explains that he's been doing experiments to learn their weak points. These zombies are full of a liquid with phosphorus, which explains the glow in the water and why electricity is the only way to really stop them. Hunter understands that they need to attract the zombies back to the water and release energy into it to kill them all at once. They'll also have to blow up the wreck so they can't make more zombies, so Marty shows he has plenty of grenades and C4. While the group starts gathering weapons, Hunter goes outside to clear the path, but the taser doesn't work. The gate suddenly opens, so Kenzie comes out to help too. She turns on the wood chipper, so she and Hunter start fighting the zombies to throw them one by one into the chipper to destroy them. Their teamwork is perfect, and soon all enemies are killed so the group can escape. When they're leaving, Kenzie tells Hunter that if something happens to her, he should take care of Sam. Aone soon starts feeling sick, so they stop to rest in a cave. It's strange that he hasn't turned into a zombie yet, and Marty explains that he wasn't bitten near the head, so the infection is taking longer to reach his brain. Knowing he's going to die soon, Aone decides to tell what he knows. 30 years ago, a pharmaceutical company came to this beach to test a new anti-aging medicine on a ship away from government eyes. They paid everyone to keep it secret, including local bosses. Aone agreed to help because they promised to give medical treatment to his wife, but unfortunately, she died anyway. But the medicine wasn't ready to be tested on people and caused horrible effects, so the company sent the patients and staff away before sinking the ship with the infected people inside. They also removed the identification plate because it had the company's brand. Kenzie suspects these weren't side effects, and that making weapons using people was the company's plan from the beginning. A biological weapon selling on the black market would bring a lot of profit to the company. At this moment, the zombies find them and attack. Hunter finally makes the sword with taser work, and starts killing the creatures with Marty's help while the others flee. When they're leaving, Tawny has to leave Aone because he finally dies, but she puts a grenade in his hand before. After all the zombies are killed, Hunter and Marty join the others and leave the cave. Before leaving, Tawny sees how Aone wakes up as a zombie, and in the last seconds, he still thinks straight. He releases the grenade. The explosion closes the cave and prevents more zombies from following them. Shortly after, the group reaches the beach and splits up to execute the plan. Marty also says he left some C4 at his house and uses a remote control to blow it up now with zombies there. Ray, Marty, and Tawny go on a boat to take the C4 to the wreck. Marty is making all the connections, and Tawny tells him to hurry because the zombies are swimming towards them. Hunter grabs some wires and drags them to the water puddles, while Kenzie and Sam wait near the power box for the right moment to turn on the electricity. Then Hunter grabs a bicycle and plays loud music so the zombies start following him to the beach. At this moment, Marty jumps in the water to install the C4 and is surrounded by zombies. Ray wants to help him, but a zombie also gets on the boat and blocks the way. When Tawny pushes the zombie out, it's too late and Marty is already dead. When Hunter is almost reaching the puddles, the vehicle gets stuck in the sand and he has to continue on foot. Suddenly, he encounters the zombie that killed the couple at the beginning, which knocks him to the ground. The taser on the sword is failing again, so Hunter has to fight with it normally. This zombie is different. It's stronger than the others, soon takes his weapon away and holds his wrists, so Hunter kicks it several times to get it off him. Kenzie sees all this and runs to release the bicycle, playing the music again to finally guide all the zombies to the water puddles. But when Sam tries to turn on the power box, it doesn't work. Hunter continues fighting the strong zombie, and when he's caught by the neck, he takes the chance to grab a hidden knife and cut the zombie's arm. On the boat, Tawny keeps shooting the zombies trying to climb up, but they don't stop coming. Ray gives her a life jacket and tells her to flee as her father would want. Reluctantly, she jumps into the sea. The zombie is still fighting Hunter, who kicks it before grabbing the sword back. The taser finally works and he manages to cut off the zombie's head, kicking it into the puddle at the same time Sam finally makes the power box work, shocking all the zombies at once. After Tawny swam far enough away, Ray says goodbye to Hunter on the radio and detonates the C4, dying in the explosion. A huge wave forms and starts reaching the beach, so Hunter has to run. He finds the path blocked by a Blaine who turned into a zombie and is very happy to stick the sword in him, making his head explode. Then Hunter manages to escape just before the wave hits the coast. He finds Kenzie and Sam, who are helping Tawny get out of the water. The couple kisses and the family watches the Coast Guard ship arriving in the distance. And so the movie ends. What grade would you give this movie? This movie reminds me a lot of Planet Terror. I made a summary here on the channel. I'll leave it in the first pinned comment. If you like this one, you'll like the other one too. So that's it. Don't forget to activate the bell to be notified of new recaps. So until the next video,